Here are 7 signs of a godly relationship. Number 1, if you both understand that God comes first, even before each other. You both are equally yoked and you both understand that God comes first. Number 2, a godly relationship will always be selfless. You will always honor your person's needs above your own. The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others. So we should be displaying this type of selfless, Christ-like love. Philippians 2 verse 3-4 says, "Don't be selfish, don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves." The world is all about me, me, me. Instead, the Bible tells us to focus on others, to serve others, and to focus on the needs of others more than yourself. Number 3, a great sign of a godly relationship is obedience to God. Not only do you serve God and you serve each other, but you're obedient to what God tells us to do. God tells us to stay pure. God tells us to not defile the marriage bed. So make sure that you guys stay pure and wait for marriage. No sleeping together unless y'all are married. God is watching. Number 4, be honest and loyal to each other. A godly relationship is faithful and devoted to one another. Proverbs 5:15 says, "Drink water from your own well. Share your love only with your wife." So you guys should only have eyes for each other. Romans 12 verse 10 says, "Be devoted to one another. Honor one another in love." Number 5, be forgiving. When you have one imperfect person and another imperfect person, you guys are in an imperfect relationship, okay? This is why you have to give grace when it is due. This does not mean let that person walk over you if they continue to disrespect you, disregard your boundaries. That don't mean stay in that relationship. It's important to just be patient and be forgiving and give grace when it's due. Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another just as God through Christ has forgiven you." So recognize that none of us are perfect and we are going to make mistakes. Now, if this is a mistake that is detrimental, if you feel that cannot be fixed, then God will put in your spirit what to do. And I think it's so important to forgive them. If this abuse or repeated disrespect continues, then we know it's time to walk away and unyoke yourself. Remember, God would never put a person in your life that physically harms you so use discernment. Number 6, a godly relationship will always build each other up and support each other. Thessalonians 5:11 tells us, "Therefore, encourage one another to build each other up." So we should encourage each other. We should pick each other up, support each other, and really just uplift each other. And number 7, this is probably self-explanatory, but love each other. A godly relationship displays unconditional love. Jesus loves us unconditionally, so we are to display that same unconditional love towards our partner. Above all else, husbands, love your wives. Wives, love your husbands. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4-5 says, "Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs." So we are to display love like God displays it. Remember, God is love. Without God, this relationship cannot last. There is no foundation to be sustained upon. So make sure you put God first. Make sure you guys love each other. And love you guys.